A big day in one mid-state community. Lots of federal money about to make a very local difference. Seth Kaplan joins us live now in Franklin County with those details. Good afternoon, Seth.
Good afternoon, James. Yeah, more specifically in Chambersburg. We are standing in the parking lot of the old Southgate Shopping Center, if you're familiar with it, kind of on the edge of downtown, kind of the southwest edge, you might say, of downtown. Lots of changes here. If you haven't been to Chambersburg in a few years, that's a brand new, called the Keystone Building. All kinds of health services are going to be there going up where part of the Southgate Shopping Center used to be. And this morning, leaders broke ground on what you were talking about, James, there. More than $15 million in improvements around here and all around the borough. Immediately in this vicinity, we are talking about stormwater improvements, so you don't get as much flooding. We're talking about pedestrian and cycling improvements. It's the kind of place where a lot of people live within walking and cycling distance up here, but it's not all that nice to walk around here. They're trying to change that. But the biggest chunk of that money, about $10 million, is for gas line improvements. Chambersburg, James, is one of the few municipalities in Pennsylvania that runs its own gas infrastructure, and it has cast iron lines, technology that dates back really to the 1800s, the 19th century. And so replacing that is about safety, but not only about safety.
And by replacing these cast iron pipes that carry natural gas with modern, safe materials, the project will continue to make our energy grid grow to be more efficient, prevent leaks, and lower costs.
Congressman John Joyce there, a Republican. Representatives for U.S. Senators Casey and Fetterman, both, of course, Democrats, were here as well. State Senator Doug Mastriano spoke, and he said he hopes that this is an example of, in these polarized times that we're all living through, bipartisan improvements, federal, state money, local action on this, all coming together to make life better for folks here in Chambersburg. Much more coming up tonight at 5 right now, live in Chambersburg. Seth Kaplan, ABC 27 News. James.
Lots of stuff happening there in Chambersburg. Seth, is there any type of timetable for when this should be completed?
This is all part of a years-long process, and so this specifically is a new program. I mentioned that almost $16 million that over the next couple of years is going to come to fruition, a big part of it anyway. But the general transformation, we're talking about a decades-long process. They have a master plan here, so not something where from one day to the next you see all the improvements. But as I said, we've been covering this for several years, and each time I come here, it's like, oh wow, look at that. That wasn't there just a few months ago last time I stood in this parking lot. So they are making the changes.
Absolutely. Good to see the work happening right behind you before our eyes. All right, Seth Kaplan, live in Chambersburg. Thank you so much for that.